Hello everyone, today we are playing Cheese Estate episode 2. We will be doing chapter 2. So first you're going to go into this portal. You will only unlock this once you've beaten chapter 1. Then this animation will play when you walk. This will be imported in chapter 3. Just wait until it stops. And also this is important for the secret ending. You will see when that episode comes out. Then you will teleport back here. You are going to want to go on top of this ladder, then jump down. Then open the gates with that lever. Then quickly walk to this side room. You have to be really careful because the rat always stays close to that area and is a little faster. But still, it's not fast enough where you can't outrun him. But in chapter 3, you can't outrun him, so you have to be really careful. But right now, you don't need to worry about that. You still can, but he's just a tiny bit faster. So right now, we only have 2 cheese, which are the ones scattered around the map. You are going to want to keep walking around the map and finding different cheese. Wait until the rat goes, then keep running around and just keep finding things around this map. As you can see, we are just walking around. There is no specific thing we're doing right now. We're just checking around the place. So, as you can see, we just saw the yellow door. That will come in handy later. We just got to keep walking around until we find all the cheese. As you can see, there's one here. We can take that. Now we have 4 out of 12. We have to keep going. And don't let the rat get you. As you can see, the rat is getting the other person, so I'm going to just keep going. So, because I have some free time. So, our first objective is trying to find a key. So the key is somewhere around here. I don't know specifically. So this area we don't need. Also, there's the blue door. We don't need that yet. When we get the blue key, that will be pretty helpful. So right now, we just have to keep walking around and try to find that ladder. So there should be a ladder somewhere, and that's where it leads us to the area. I don't know where that ladder is. There's the red door. I'm going to grab this cheese, and now we have 5 of the 12. I'm going to keep walking around. As you can see, the ladder is right here. Now you're going to climb on top of here and jump into the white area. Now you'll teleport here. You need to grab this cheese and this yellow key. Then you are going to keep walking here. There is a jump scare right now, which will, it has flashing lights, so be careful of that. I will put a text warning in, at the top of the screen before that happens. Now we have the yellow key, you are going to try and find the yellow door again, which is somewhere around the edges of the map. You have to keep walking around. Also, do not let the rat catch you. But it's still pretty easy to outrun him. Now we are halfway done. 6 of the 12 cheeses have been found. Now, if you are following the steps correctly, as you can see, you can let the rat go away. Then you can run here. And then you can, as you can see, I have died because the rat was there. And I had to turn around because I just remembered that the yellow key is somewhere in the front areas. So if you die, we'll be fine because all we have right now is the key and nothing will really happen to the key. As you can see, I think it's right here when you turn right. Yep, it's right here. You're going to keep going forward. Then grab this plank. Then you're going to exit the yellow door. Then go back to that stair area. Like the ladders. Then go on top of the ladders. And this time, now that we have the plank, oh, well, I died. But we can just go back. Just climb up here. And we can step inside. Oh, as you can see, right now, this does happen a lot where Mr. Cheesy gets in. And it is really annoying when this happens. You're just gotta keep running. And as you can see, I've died. It is really easy to die because you barely have any space. There will be some people and they just purposely try to kill you by opening the door for the rat to just come in. As you can see, they're doing it again, which is really dumb. As you can see, they've came in again. You just have to keep when running around. Don't let it catch you. Well, it is better to actually let it catch you because then it'll be over. But as you can see, I'm just showing you that you can still outrun it, but it is really hard because you need distance to do this. As you can see, I'm gonna die soon because the rat is getting closer and I'm running out of space. Right now I've died. And just make sure that these people stop doing this because it will get pretty annoying. Also, when they open it, it's best to literally just run. As you can see, I've opened the door right now. I'm just gonna run for it. I'm gonna go back to the yellow door because I lost the plank because I died. So, as you can see, this is the ladder area. I didn't place the plank, so I have to go back. I have to go right here and grab this cheese. I just forgot that is here. Then you can go into the yellow door and grab the plank again. Now that you have that, you need to go back to that ladder area and then place the plank. Make sure you don't fall like I did last time. Then you are gonna place that plank and then keep going. Now you are gonna go here, and as you can see, there is a question mark. You don't really need to do anything to it. As you can see, there's the green door for later. So first you're gonna jump down here. Actually, no, I just forgot something. There is a blue key behind those boxes right here. You're gonna take that, and that is for the blue door. Now you have to jump down and then open the gates again. Now you have to go back to that area on the left side of the map. Now when you're here, you have to turn right, keep going forward, then turn left, then open the door. Then you have to do some parkour right here. Be careful because the jumps are very small and there is a cooldown. That's why I'm clicking really slowly. You gotta keep walking around until you get to the end. In this area, just go to that and then you can climb back up. Then press that button and then you can just jump down. Then you will end up back here. You are gonna want to go back to this door, grab that cheese and press that button. You only have 30 seconds to do this, so follow my lead. You have to quickly go on top of this ladder, then go here, open the door, then you're gonna run. Keep going forward. You're gonna turn left, keep going forward, and then turn right. Turn left again, and then turn left again. Then turn right, and then you will end up here. The rat cannot come in here. Then you grab that cheese, and as you can see, the door closed. So when this happens, you can just reset yourself. So you will go back here. Now, once you've done that, you can go back outside. And now that you've done that, you can just go into this area. Make sure the rat will not kill you. As you can see, he's right here. I'm gonna keep running. Then as you can see, I'm in this area. I'm gonna jump up here and then go back into this white area, I think. Then once you've ended back here, as you can see, there's not much we can actually do. So now that we know that this is useless, we don't need this anymore, we can go back into this. And now that we're here, now we've teleported here. we need to go back to the yellow door, which is right here, and get that plank. Then we're gonna go back to the ladder, go back inside the white area, then exit it, and then place the plank there. As you can see, we just gotta keep running here until we get to the ladder area. I don't know where the ladder area is, I don't remember. But I'm just gonna keep running until I find it. As you can see, there is this cheese here, so we only need 2 more now. Now, I think the ladder is right here. Make sure that rat doesn't kill you. It is right in one of the side rooms, right about here. Yeah, right in front of me there's this side room. You're gonna go on top of the ladder, then go back down. Then you're gonna go back into that white door right here, which will teleport you to that plank area. Now you're gonna place this plank and then grab the green key. The green key is yet again in the ladder area. As you can see, the ladder area is actually very important in chapter 2. So you are going to keep going and then find this ladder area. Now you're going to climb up, go into this area, go into that side room, then open this. You're going to fall inside. Get ready because there is a chase sequence. Also, if the rat does kill you, there will be a jump scare, so be careful. Now go into this area. Do not fall for the dead ends. Then you're gonna quickly do this parkour. Remember about the jump cooldown and that it's really small. Then you will teleport back here. Now we need our lost cheese. I think that lost cheese is just scattered around the map. So I'm just going to check around the map and see if I can find it. As you can see, I'm just running around and trying to find this. I don't know where it is. So this might... Okay guys, so now what you're going to need to do is walk into this area, then find this red key. Grab the red key and then follow where I am going. You are going to find the red door, which we did see earlier, which has the final cheese, I believe, which will open the exit. So we have to try and get to that area, which I don't remember where it is, but I do remember what type of area it is. And it's like the small pocket room with a red door and then a cheese next to the red door. Now we just gotta keep walking around until we find that little red door, which I believe is on the right side. Now you're gonna keep moving forward until you get into this section, and then you will find this. Open that door and then go straight through the white. Then you're going to end up here. There is a code that I will solve, and I will explain how I solve it. So it'll say what place that is in. So first is 1, the second is 2. So the code is 1, 2. Then 1, 2. Actually, I'll just solve it and then I'll tell you guys. So I'll just be silent for a moment and you guys can watch. Okay guys, so I figured out the code. It is on the screen right now. And then you will get the final cheese. Now there is a jump scare, so be careful. Here, I will put a text that will say jump scare warning. So That was for you guys who are not ready for the jump scare. Then you will end up back here again. You can just have to jump back down. Make sure the rat is gone. Then you are just gonna find the same exit door again from last time. Now it should just be open and not closed. It is somewhere at the front, I think. I don't know. Maybe there is a little area that you need to go to. Maybe in the blue door. No, I don't think so. So I'm just gonna go do that. So I enter back in this area. Now I can just start at the beginning, which can be helpful in some cases. So I am gonna climb up the ladder here, and then I'm gonna go outside the gates. Then I'm gonna try and find the same exit door, which is somewhere at the front, I think. So just in case, I will wait out until the rat leaves, and then I'm just gonna go into this front area and then go into this side room thing. Then I'm gonna turn right here, then turn left again, then go into here. You should see the red key. Then you're gonna want to keep moving forward, then turn right, turn left again, then find this area. Then what you're going to want to do is go into this until you see a green button, sit on one of the seats, then press that button. Now let that elevator just move you through, and just when it stops, just stand up, then go back into the white portal. Then you will teleport to this game called End of Cheese. You will see this room with cheese all around it, and it's like a black void, and there is some static effects. Now you're going to want to go into here. Now there will be some text. I will read it out to you, so I won't see anything else until it's the end of the video. Time, hashtag, location, hashtag. Title, cheese experiment. Employee N01, can you hear me? Something happened to the dispatcher's connection. Employee N02, I can hear you. I'll be there soon. Attention, the system has been disabled due to an unknown error. Please leave the premises. Hashtags. Question. Hashtags. Question. I'm done talking about the last person we sent there. Your name? Are you talking about this person? Yes, something seems to have gone wrong. What happened? This person left the cycle and returned to our world. The end. Okay guys, thanks for watching. That was episode 2 of Cheese Escape. In episode 3 we will cover chapter 3. And then we will do the secret ending. So all you're gonna want to do is just leave the game. And there isn't nothing else that happens. So bye guys.